Hi Gemini, welcome to my channel Ananda Healing Arts. My name is Nomi and I'm here to do a reading for the new moon in Aquarius coming up this weekend, I believe on the 20th or the 21st of January, depending on where you are in the world. We will be reading for sun signs, moon signs, rising signs and Venus signs, and while I'm talking a little bit about the astrology before the reading, it's the most applicable to a rising Gemini, but obviously if you've got other placements in your sun, moon or Venus, this can be applicable as well, but only take what resonates, as this is a general reading. For Geminis, the new opportunities in regards to your beliefs and a good time to find a new guru or a new teacher, something that you want to educate yourself in, learning some new skills, learning some new philosophies, potentially even tapping into some of your spiritual side of things here, Gemini. This could be a great time to prepare for traveling or getting overseas. Definitely with a fellow air sign being in the new moon, this will be so very harmonious for you. So be prepared for a lot of joy and fulfillment. The ninth house is in your opposite, the energy of your opposite Sagittarius, so really lean into a lot more fun that's going on in there. So definitely take a look and see where it is that you're wanting to up level your own personal beliefs and philosophies at the moment here, which could be really interesting given that Aquarius is such a huge and very philanthropic type energy. So I believe here, Gemini, this could be an incredible new moon for you. I'd love to hear in the comments what happens for you. So let's get into the cards today and see what they want to tell us. All right, I'm using the Light Seers Tarot by Chris Ann, if anybody's wondering. One of my go-to. Love this deck. All right, so interesting. We have the Eight of Swords coming through for you. I wasn't expecting that, but here we are. Now, the Eight of Swords, I feel like it's like smashing out any unfounded fears, or maybe even some mental resistance to those belief systems that you've been holding on tight for some time here, Gemini. I mean, honestly, you guys are super open-minded, which represents basically letting that mind of yours going wild actually to be tailored in and actually just take stock about where it is that those stories or those old belief systems just no longer working for you. I mean, a breakdown to break through in this kind of energy could definitely be coming up. If we've been overthinking about how it is that a certain situation is panning out or how our life is feeling at the moment, this could really be a moment in which we take a look at where these fears are coming from, take a look at the root cause and see whether or not that's really applicable to this situation. We've got the Six of Cups coming through, so this could be a situation from the past rising up, just to take a look at from a new lens. Again, we're looking at new belief systems here. So this could be family members or even like partners or people that you've got strong connections with, really bringing up like how it is that you're bringing yourself to the table at the moment here, Aquarius. Like, how are you rising to this occasion and how is it that you're representing yourself at the moment? I feel like you've outgrown a lot of the stories, especially maybe even the views of how other people are seeing you at the moment. I find with the Eight of Swords, it's like I've outgrown this, I've outdone this. I don't really want to continue along this merry-go-round anymore. I want to be in a position where I can break through and break free of my old ties. Again, it's like, where is it that we've gotten ourselves into some old habits here that may just no longer feel right for you? Again, you could be getting yourself into a bit of a perpetual mental loop, and again, that teacher or guru or someone that can really bring you into your own spiritual path here could be really, really helpful. Do you know what I mean? It's like getting you out of a place where you feel stuck or feel like you haven't had that chance to like break out, to break through, which is really interesting. You have the Six of Pentacles coming through, so we're looking for more reciprocity. We're looking for something that's going to give to you as much as you give to it. And I find with the Six of Pentacles, it can really bode to recalibration and rebalancing in our material side of things. Like, again, I really feel like for you, it's like getting out of a way in which you've conducted yourself that just you've outgrown now. And again, if it's not giving you what you're putting into it, then that's a great sign to say, okay, like, I'm done. I need to like move in new crowd. I need to move in with new places. I actually need to get out of this place and just like give myself a bit of a break from the everyday and everything. Again, the monotonous, the boring. I just feel like you guys are getting yourself into potentially even some new social circles, getting some new ideas, really reconnecting and connecting in with people that are on your level and like-minded here. Beautiful Two of Cups coming through here, partnerships, new friendships, soulmates coming through here. Again, once we get ourselves into a position where we can recognize where we've gotten ourselves into that old funk, we're getting people coming in here that really want to meet you where you're at here, which is absolutely gorgeous energy, Gemini. I love that. And again, maybe this is your partner, if you are with one right now, you know, somebody who's really like seeing you grow and wanting to get on board with that growth and start to really like look at things from a new perspective and a new space here. Again, you're walking towards something that feels very much like we need to educate ourselves in how to do something better. And again, if your partner's wanting to get on board with that, beautiful. But if we don't have a partnership, this can be a friend, like really supporting you through this, Aquarius, or many friends, like new connections, new friendships that really bring out the best of you and really actually open your eyes and open your scope to what's coming up next. This could really be a beautiful fuel to your fire, especially considering we've got, you know, that Aquarius energy complementing you at the moment to get you out of where you've been feeling stuck. Oh, I love that for you guys. We got the full energy coming out here, Gemini. Yes. Oh my goodness, I love that. And it really represents like taking a chance, getting yourself into a space where you're going to have to take a bit of a leap of faith and trust that, you know, the joys of new beginnings. Do you know what I mean? Like, you've got the Knight of Wands coming up here, really representing an energy of getting back into what works for you. It's the hot pony, so it can be a bit of a hot and cold energy, but I find that the especially if we're looking at this kind of thing, it's like feeling revitalized, like getting out and being, you know, social and enjoying life for what it is and the simple things, you know. It can feel like, what makes you feel good? Like, let's go after the things that make us feel good, you know. Sag energy, let's have some light-hearted conversation. Let's get into some creativity, some playfulness, some enjoyment. And again, you've got Sag energy coming up underneath here with the King of Pentacles. So there is an element here of like being worked through, you know. Like, I find the Temperance card can be like new information that you get to now adjust your sails and adjust your belief systems with. Again, that Sagittarius energy in the 9th house really represents that energy. Can't make this sort of stuff up. It's why I love tarot. But yeah, you guys are getting out of an old sense of who you are, maybe even a complete identity shift for some of you. So it's a really amazing energy, Gemini. I love that. I love that. I guess what I can see here with the 6s coming up here and the 2s, we've got like a lot of recalibration, both emotionally and physically. You could actually be getting yourself into a point of learning a new higher calling so that you can actually teach this out into the world, or, you know, find your modality that really resonates with you and putting yourself out there. But it's going to require you to be a little bit selfish. Get out of the idea that you need to be playing to another person's idea of who you are or what you want in your life. I think, Gemini, you've been kind of treading water a little bit, maybe perhaps even been in a bit of a funk around like who you are, and, you know, things have not been working so easily, especially with the 8 of Swords in that first bit, you know, just like, is this ever going to really be, you know, can I be free of this? Can I finally just walk away from that funk and move into my higher calling, my higher self? Well, it's going to ask you to revisit things from the past that just no longer serves. Let that go and start focusing in on people, or, you know, modalities, things that are going to fill up that spirit, fill in that soul work for you, my dear Geminis, which is amazing. Going after, you know, something that makes your soul sing. I love that. And again, with all of that joy and fulfillment, definitely on the cards, this could be very much an internal energy for you as well. So if it's not, you know, having to go to a ashram or figure out like a guru, or, you know, find a teacher, maybe it's online, maybe it's like re-educating yourself through some online forums, or, you know, finding someone that really resonates with you at the moment and seeing what they do in their daily life and implement some of those skills and tools into your everyday life as well. So take what resonates. I will obviously say that this is a general reading, and I hope that this has really, you know, helped with somebody out there. And I want to thank everyone who's been a part of this first round of videos here on YouTube. Very exciting. It's lovely to have you here, and I look forward to seeing you again. Thanks, Gemini.